Spidey. If you hearing that, it's another no video, bro. We here with another review. Today we got Spider-Man Brand New Day.
About time, bro. I've been waiting for this one.
All right, it's got just in time. On one, we gonna give our 1 through 10 rating. All right, 3, 2, 1, 9.9. Okay. We agree. We agree.
That works.
All right, let's start with our non-spoiler reviews. What you got, Dally? Go for us.
All right. I mean, obviously, 9 out of 10. I think it was a really good movie. I think it's probably one of the best Spider movies we've had so far. I'm gonna put top 3 for my Spider-Man movies. I do think for live action, it's not better than Spider-Man 2 for live action, but it's still obviously it's still up there as far as like live action, and it's the best Tom Holland movie we've had.
Okay,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So. Okay. I'm in the same pocket, bro. Like I seen it twice. I saw it once on Wednesday, once on Friday. Yeah, and I almost cried, dude. Like, I think if I would like really let myself go, I would have ball hauled, bro. But the first time I seen it was in 40X, so I was in there. I was in there holding my popcorn. Bro, I was having a good time, bro. Like, so like if you see like shots or like flash bangs, whatever, like lights, like smoke, like it was amazing. So I think I got a different experience on the second one. Really broke it down. Really like sat there and like watched it.
Okay. And
I just love the personality, like the personal, like aspect of it. So it was a great movie, bro.
Nice.
So I think honestly, it's not my I don't know. I might have to see it again. I wouldn't say it's my favorite live action Spider-Man yet, but I do think it is better than Spider-Man 2. For the life of me, I really do love TASM 1, even though I do think it's not that great of a movie. I love TASM 1. But this movie, like, they understood every part of it. They understood what they were going for. What's his name? Destin? Let me just say Destin. Yeah. He murdered, man. He ain't missed in them MCU movies. Shang-Chi, I like Shang-Chi. The music, I left this in the comments of someone's video. It felt like it was a comic arc or a 90s cartoon arc ripped straight out of there and made live action. Like we saw the start, we really got a good middle, and we got an end, and it was great. I think and it felt like a superhero movie and that's not what we've gotten in a long time. So yeah, man. I gave it 9.6. I might bring it down a little bit, but it's solid. Nice. All right. So
I think on my first watch, I gave it like a 10. I'm not gonna lie. I even told people at work that's the best movie I've seen in a minute. Like,
damn.
But on that, but I think it's because I was in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was 3D as well, so I'm like, yo. So I think on the second watch, it was real calm and chill. I was like, let me bring it down.
Okay.
But spoilers.
Spoiler alert. Spoilers. What we got?
Go ahead, Deli.
All right. So I think so for one, right, I will say the fight sequences were phenomenal. I will say that. I read on an article somewhere. I was scrolling on Twitter. They had taken some of the fight scenes from, or like the fighting sequences from like the actual games itself. So like the Spider-Man, like the Insomniac games, you could tell. Yeah. I love that. I felt like it was perfect. The fights weren't too long. I felt that they were just right, especially the Hulk fight. I feel like the whole fight was perfect. I think that's probably one of the best fight scenes we've had since probably Shang-Chi, like you had mentioned before. I will say that, me personally. From what I've seen from a solo Marvel movie, I will say that.
Okay.
I think they took a lot of stuff from other movies too. The one where he was trying to grab the inhibitor while he was fighting the Hulk. That I believe that was a reference from when Spider-Man, I think it was 2, when he had tried to grab the ring when I was in the air that one time.
Yeah.
3.
Three. If not, I think I would say that should have been, because that was.
I can see what you said. I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that was really good. I think Sadie Sink played a fucking amazing. Woo. Perfect. I think that was a perfect Jean Grey. Oh my God, the damage control, the nigga from Damage Control, he was the perfect fucking villain.
Oh my God.
I mean, phenomenal. I loved it. I think I hope he comes back, is what I'm hoping for, because
he got away, so I'm pretty sure he would.
Right, and I'm hoping he does, because him knowing like the inhibitor and how like it was not probably how it was made, but at least they know they can make that. That's gonna play in a part to with of course X-Men. And in the future, with all that stuff, now that fucking Jean Grey is, now that she's basically good, what I'm saying? Obviously, she wasn't evil, but, she was trying to find her sister and shit. But
yeah,
her setting up the X-Men inside is fucking perfect. This is a really good fucking movie. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like everything that you said, like I felt the same way. Like they did shout out to the other movies, like in multiple different points. Like even like you said with the inhibitor, whatever you call it. Also, but like when he was first getting his webs, right?
I was waiting for this. I was waiting for that.
I
was waiting for that. Go web, go. I was like, I need it, but yeah.
But not doing too much of it, right? Like,
yep.
Like little hints, and then even when like she kissed him, which is crazy.
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
Like
man.
if it was upside down, that would have been like the perfect like shout out to that. Like there was so many moments, right? And I can't think of all of them right now. Punisher, I thought he did great too. Like I thought I actually liked their
dynamic
synergy better. Yeah, better than like I might be tripping, but Deadpool and Wolverine. Like I like their synergy.
That's not a crazy take. That is not a crazy take. That's not a crazy take.
That's not crazy.
Because he really you crying? Are you crying right now? Like I was cracking up, bro. No, when he was out the window,
that was good too. I love that,
man. Sadie Sink, she's not like evil, but she did some fucked up shit in here. That old man walking
the street. Nah, that was insane.
Yeah,
that was insane. She was doing she did some things where I was like, but then it kind of like, it all checked out. It made sense where I was like, even though it's still like, yeah, if you really deep down into like that old man getting hit, he ain't do shit. But but it's like, damn, she did go through a lot. So I understand why that's fucked up for her.
That's true. Because I was thinking like, this is very reminiscent to like Wolverine when he got captured and like, X-Men 2, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, all those like different mutants got captured. Yeah. I feel like it's something related to that. And with Sadie Sink's character, I mean, this is a perfect layup for Charles to kind of like a movie to like kind of form her into like, a hero. Like, okay, cool. But going back to Peter, bro, it's kind of like Spider-Man 2, but backwards. Like with Spider-Man 2, Peter loses his powers, but with this one, he gains his he gains more power.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to evolve. He wants to kind of suppress that.
It's the way I heard somebody explain it is in Spider-Man 2, he's losing Spider-Man. In this movie, he's losing Peter.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's good.
And I thought that was cool that he had to really kind of have that same realization, like I have to do both. Like I like that's just me.
Yeah.
And he's strong. He might be the strongest. I ain't gonna lie.
Strongest? I mean, I think they did. They no. Once I think they peeped into it and like they let him be Spider-Man. Wow.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to get to it now. I think now we're at a point where he's going to have to like think about holding back.
True.
Because he never like Spider-Man's whole thing is he holds back, and that's why. So now he's gonna have to be like, well, nigga, I can just beat everyone. Well, now you got to wrestle with holding back because you can't just kick everybody ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, imagine a fight if he was turned up with Hulk. Like if he was like a little bit stronger. Like
I think.
I mean, Hulk is still.
I was say he would have. I think Hulk would have had to kill that boy.
No, for real. Have they ever been in a movie together? Like, I was confused because like, it's me, Peter.
No.
So they
not Savage Hulk.
I feel like not Savage. No, I think he's talking about like has Mark Ruffalo's character and Peter ever interacted before this movie? And I don't think so. But I think he's like, it's me, Peter. I think it's more so like we both know Tony Stark and we're both in the Avengers. I think that's kind of like the connection there that they were trying to make. Yeah. But
I don't. They interacted in Infinity Wars. Remember when they attacked the city? He was there with. He was there.
That is true.
Did they actually?
I think it was a very small portion, like in the very beginning.
I remember.
I think they did, if I'm not mistaken.
I remember in Infinity War, Hulk is in I'm about to say it's Doom, Doctor Strange's place. Then they meet up with Tony in the Tony's there. Spider-Man saves Tony. I don't think they ever truly do meet because he gets sent off.
Strange sent him off, yeah.
Yeah, he gets sent off, and what's that boy name? Bruce goes to Wakanda. So they don't never truly. But I think that the connection is we're in the Avengers. I think he's like counting on the fact that you should know me.
Yeah,
right.
Because we're in the Avengers, and there was that 4-year period, so he should Bruce would know him. Yeah. Bruce would know him. Yeah. Like Tony would talk about him, but I don't think we've ever seen it on screen.
Right.
As far as my spoiler, man, I ain't gonna lie. Let me talk about. Well, first off, y'all were talking about the homage. Nigga, the homage was perfect, and it wasn't too much. There could have been points where we definitely like the Go Web Go. They could have made it a homage fest. They didn't. They gave it that perfect like, you know. They didn't have to do it too much, and I like that. The swinging. Oh my god, the swinging. It felt really good. It felt like what was the John Watts, his whole thing about I don't want to he's like, I don't want people to be on I don't want a man on a rope. It looks silly. Dude, that's Spider-Man. You have to do that. And them giving that to us, this movie made for a great movie with the swinging sequences. Also, Spider-Man didn't feel weightless when he's swinging around. It felt like he was smacking, crashing down into stuff. And I was like, yo, this sounds like it hurts. And it felt that realistic. Like when he was running, jumping into the buildings or jumping onto buildings, especially the first person shot when he's running and he jumps onto the building and he flips. It sounded like that nigga hurt himself. But it's perfect because Spider-Man don't need to be weightless. It gives it that much realer effect where he's just crashing down and it might hurt him, but he's still running. The music was great. Fight scenes were really good. Didn't overstay their welcome. I mean, shit. If we gonna talk about the Hulk, I just released a video on Hulk. Boy, them niggas understand Hulk right now. They got it.
Yes.
Especially,
I hope they stick with it, man.
They need to. They better. Especially with the introduction of Red Hulk in the last one, or not in the last one, in Brave New World. It seemed like, okay, they kind of get Hulk. They're kind of getting, like, Hulk needs to be this science-defying, like, this motherfucker shouldn't move this fast. They got it with Red Hulk. And then they got it with, I'm about to say Black Hulk. What the fuck? They got it with this Hulk. Like, even when, I ain't gonna lie, I low-key screamed when he turned into Hulk, and then he turned around and looked at Peter. I screamed a little bit. I said, "Oh!" Because he was just so that nigga was huge and lean.
He was cut. That motherfucker was like, he looked like how Hulk's supposed to look.
We don't see him stand because I remember when Avengers first came out, they were saying like they wanted him to be more like gorilla like. So that's he kind of hunches over and he's kind of like hands on the ground, knuckle dragging. But seeing him stand up. And the nigga was like, the Hulk usually been like 8 foot tall. This nigga was probably 12 foot tall.
Yeah, he was tall.
And then like the showing, like somebody in there understood Hulk. Like even his show of power, like he didn't do a lot, but like when Spider-Man's on his back and he just backs up, this nigga is backing up dumb fast, panicking. But it's like that's just a show of power, of how strong he is. Somebody understands the Hulk at a different level right now. And they need to be, anything the Hulk is in, that person needs to be like writing stuff down. But yeah.
And also, it also go off that too. It also showed like how truly terrifying the Hulk is for when even Spidey was like, "What the fuck have you done?" Like, you literally, that's the Hulk. You cannot mess with him, like under any circumstance. And it truly, you felt that fear because you're like, "Oh shit! Like, is he going to go on a rampage? Is he going to get stopped? Like, how's it going to happen?" And even though it's inside like that small building, it's like
that makes it worse.
Yeah, it's like you can feel the effects of it. And it's just like, oh my, as soon as he grabbed Peter and started swinging him, I was like, oh my God, this about to be like a damn Loki shit.
That intensity, that doom. And you know he's in there, but you're like, damn, where is he? Boom. 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 It's like it feels like the only scenes I can really like attribute to this is the soda scene from Incredible Hulk in 2008 or 2009, and then Avengers when he's running after Black Widow. Like that Hulk, sometimes Hulk do need to be fear inducing. Not all the time.
Yep.
But sometimes he do, and that was like fear. I'm like, nigga, where is this nigga? And y'all just chilling, and then he just kind of walk out. It's Professor Hulk, but it's like, oh, and then he turned into the Anyway.
Yo. And then also it felt like how him and Spidey would actually fight. Spidey like trying to like work his way around and not trying to be all hands on, trying to be more like tactical. Like okay, let me like try to swing around and be a little more flimsy shit like that. And Hulk just using pure strength, pure brute like. If I get my hands, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like,
Hulk is
like
really
die
smart
on that
too.
shit.
Like he's very intelligent. Like I don't think people really give him credit when it's due because he's intelligent when it comes to like battles. Like like you mentioned when he was on his back, like he instantly was like, "Let me back." You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
he knows how to react to certain things in time and like the clapping. Even when he's like, "I'm stuck," but I'm gonna clap. Like there's so many different ways he can really get out of stuff and like maneuver around things that people don't give him credit for that. He's battle tested for sure.
Well, it's not like they turned him into. It's retroactively they've made a really good Hulk character or a Hulk arc on accident. They've made Hulk into we want to see something get crushed, even though that's like Hulk's whole thing is that he doesn't want to be that. And I don't think they're doing it on purpose. They are just using like MCU. It literally is just using the Hulk to be like to sell tickets, but him turning into this character that wants to do more than that, like. Somebody understands that right now, because even like Hulk didn't lose. Yeah, he was just like, "What am I doing, nigga? I almost killed this kid. Let me just give up."
Yeah.
But yeah, he's powerful, man. Like hey, Spider-Man would have been dead if any of them punches would have landed. He was, bro. He came down, grabbed the freaking ceiling, and then slammed it on him, and then started trying to wail on him. I was like, bro, if any of them landed
while holding like. The biggest chunk of debris from the building. Like he's still going crazy with all that weight.
Moving like it's nothing. And it was like powerful. That was a powerful 4-minute scene. I think I'm gonna say this and then we can move on from the Hulk. I think they got a great thing. If they wanted to go for a Hulk movie, they have a great thing going right now. I think where Banner and Hulk is probably pissed off with Banner. Nigga, because in MCU timeline, I think it's been like 10 years. He's been held back in Professor Hulk, and then for a few years, for the last 4 years, he's been under that the inhibitor. So that nigga is probably pissed off. So I think they could go into a movie where they need to come to an understanding that I'm gonna be out. Like I'm gonna be out most of the time as Banner. But when it's time to like Hulk up, I'm Hulk. Like you need to come out and I'm not using you as a weapon, but this is the way we survive. And like maybe they needed something like that. Cause right now they got something good. If they keep just kind of like sprinkling them in and they don't really do nothing with them, they can waste them. But
they need a way to bring him and the Red Hulk together somehow. Like that needs to be a movie.
I said that in the Spider-Man the reaction trailer or the trailer reaction. If they take that nigga to the raft and they both do a breakout, dog, we win.
Because they threw him inside the Cycle Wars, so anything could be like, whoa, he might be too dangerous. Let's throw him in the raft just in case.
Yup.
Like, he's too dangerous to risk.
I think there's no way we don't get Red Hulk in what is it, Doomsday or Secret Wars.
Secret Wars.
I think they come on.
After this is Doomsday, and then after that is Secret Wars. So it has to be.
Give it to us.
Has to be.
Because I feel like after these two movies, it's gonna be like X-Men, like pushed. Like,
but it's probably gonna reset the entire MCU timeline.
I mean, it probably will reset, but I think we'll still have. I think some people will make the jump. Spider-Man will make the jump. I could see Hulk making the jump. I think Cap makes the jump. Like the new Captain America. There's a few people that I can see making the jump, but there's a few that won't. Some of the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
I think there's a few that won't make it. But they all knew enough where they can kind of stay around. But there is some people like they might ride out. The Marvels might go. Eternals gone. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
How we feel about like Peter's life, nigga, it sucks. It's perfect.
Yeah. So how does he? I don't want to get into that though. But okay.
I was thinking about that. I know what you've been to say.
Right? Where is he getting his money from?
I was thinking about that. Where he getting
his money from? I think it's like a Tony thing. Like I feel like it's like a Tony thing. I don't know.
I could see that. I was like, man, I don't know. It could be a will, but then everybody's like, well, Peter doesn't exist anymore, so how would any of that exist? And I'm like, that's fair. I think they did kind of write themselves into kind of a problem with that, and they just kind of like, I think they probably like, man, if we don't acknowledge it, it'll go away. No, we do need to know how he got this apartment. We do need to see that while he's balancing Spider-Man, he's also trying to balance a work life. Mm-hmm. You know, it would have been cool to see that he's selling pictures. You know, just something like, it's just something to be like, well, how do this nigga got a house?
Shit, he got an OnlyFans or something?
Like selling feet?
Right? What is he doing? So I feel like, yeah, that had been shown at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, obviously he has to have something because like he's able to buy like all these flowers and like.
Yeah.
I think the tech. I don't think so much as like I think he built. I know he's a genius.
No,
so
probably.
It's like he probably could have had some leftover shit from Tony whenever from all that stuff. Probably could just built that up and it was like, hey, this is what I have. I can make my own version of Jarvis.
But how he get the place to put that in?
Probably just has some side gig. That's the only thing I could think of.
Man,
I don't think.
I think
the reason why they probably won't go into it heavy is because like I mean outside of
he's selling.
I mean who else have they shown that has a job outside of Banner? To be honest, I mean, not that I can think of.
I mean,
on top of my head,
Zendaya got shown or she had a little thing with an interview about a job or something.
Well, yeah. Okay,
so
MJ.
But I think y'all could have. They could have just not. I don't know. It is like one of those things where it has to knock down a score. He's like, nigga, why? How do you have this house?
Do heroes get paid?
Not. Ooh.
No.
Because,
not.
I mean, he mentioned that to what's her name? The cop, the wolf.
The wolf. Yeah, the wolf.
Like, what'd she say? He was like, something about working so hard, it's a passion or something like that. I don't know. But like the Thunderbolts, right? Obviously, they don't have jobs.
They sponsored.
So they're sponsored. You think?
So they probably. So I think because they live in the Avengers compound. Mm-hmm. I think there's something that is retroactively paying for them, and they because the lights stay on and stuff. But Spider-Man isn't in that,
right?
Let's say pay him on the side because, like she said, you handle New York shit. We handle the big shit.
Maybe. Maybe that.
But then now it's like, well, is Punisher getting paid too?
Nah, he's definitely not. He's definitely not getting paid.
So you see what I'm saying? So,
I think we've learned how Punisher. I think he takes money from bad guys. Well, the nigga ain't eating nothing either. Anyway, nigga, anytime we see him, this nigga eating some goddamn chili. Eating out of a can and shit. That nigga's still in Saigon, bro.
I mean, I don't think it's something we should really harp on.
Yeah,
obviously it'd be nice to know,
but it was
I don't
odd.
think it was a little odd. It's like, okay, you get all this money, like, it would be nice to know, but at the end of the day, because it's like they don't have the Daily Bugle in there, so it's like he's, you know what I'm saying? Because
Jonah Jameson, he's like a news reporter.
He's a podcaster.
Right?
No, he's a podcaster.
Okay.
Online guy.
He does online shit. So it's like, and I'm surprised they didn't even show him at all in that movie.
Well, did you hear how they got him in the last movie? He wasn't written in until like way after the fact. Like he said, he's like I've still never met Tom Holland. They wrote him in, and he said I filmed that. I think he said he filmed it like in his house, and he's like how it was shot is how it was filmed. He was like they told me they needed me to do this. He was like so I did it, and he's like I didn't even have like pants on.
Yeah, because he's an integral part of Spider-Man's like whole fucking character.
Maybe they get him in, maybe not.
They don't have to because he's too important for like Spider-Man as a person.
I think this will be the perfect time.
Yeah.
But especially how it ended, all these people cheering for him and stuff, and nigga, I'm finna be on some hating shit.
Menace,
Spider-Man is not that cool. He the reason all this shit happened.
Oh, Menace,
so like, I can't see nobody else doing that.
I could hate.
Okay.
Nah, come on.
So what do y'all think? So I saw some discourse online about Spider-Man not having like a actual villain, that it was like a setup for Sadie Sink or Jean Grey. But I feel like it's still a good story that it didn't need. And I feel like we got to get away from that, because if you think about the first two Spider-Man movies, that's just Spider-Man and not a universe filled with other heroes. So it's like you have to give like that big villain at the end. With this one, is like it's in a universe where you share a space with a Punisher, with Thunderbolts, and things like that. You share this space And so when you have a Jean Grey, I think it works. And like you mentioned, it's kind of ripped out of a comic. It feels like it's ripped out of a cartoon. Like even the cartoons are not always about a big villain at the end. Like you always have that dynamic as well of maybe trying to help a friend that may be lost.
I think not having that big villain let them break out of the superhero movie cycle, which is, if you haven't noticed, and it's probably gonna ruin comic book movies for anybody watching. Comic book movies follow this same. It's rudimentary. The superhero comes through, they meet the villain early. Villain beats them. Have to relearn everything or do something, then to beat villain at end. This one did not have. It was very much lose to villain, lose to villain, lose to villain, lose to villain. Oh shit! When I think I've beaten the villain, villain's not a villain. Now I have to save. Like I have to right my wrong.
Yeah.
And it very much was the whole time he just wanted to save the city. It wasn't beat villain. It was save city. And in order to save the city, he has to beat the villain. But I think it had more weight to it than just beat villain. So, yeah, I think they did. And maybe it does have that superhero trope in it, but it's like it's well written, you know.
Cause I think that's what Supergirl went through. Because I thought Supergirl was like decent, but it does have that trope of villain, you know, whatever. Like it just felt like a old superhero movie that we already seen before. So I love how these new movies like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, that nigga was disrespectful. But what's a good movie like
Superman?
Like
Superman did well.
Superman was
Superman did well on like it wasn't Superman loses to the villain early. It was like Superman just losing. There was never a point where he beats villain, or there was never a point. No, maybe they do follow it too. I don't know. Some people can do it. Some people do the trope better than others.
There we go.
There's times where like the trope is just a little too on the nose. Like Spider-Man 3 is a perfect example of the trope is a little too on the nose. Because he beats all the villains at the same time at the end, you know? And
Crazy.
I mean, I liked how it did because you get to see like who's in his universe as far as villains too. You don't have to sit here and like, so you know, like Shocker's in it because he was mentioned. You know, Tombstone was in it because we saw him kick him off the building, web him up. You see what I'm saying? Like, we know Scorpion's in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't need to see them because we just need to know that they're in there. And now that we finally got a Spider-Man movie where he's just in New York, he's not going to space, he's not going to damn Europe. You know what I'm saying? He's just in New York. We don't need like no big bad villain. We don't need no damn like city level or not. I ain't gonna say city level. We don't need like no universal level villain. Not right like, now, at least. Not with Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, no, she is.
Well, she is, but she's not a villain. She's not like the villain trope. She done bad shit. Her whole overall thing was damage control is the villain. I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah.
Damage control is the villain. But it's not shown until the very end when he's literally helping said villain. You see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't follow that same trope. That same trope is where he meets the villain early, right? He knows it's the villain. He has to figure everything out, and then he defeats villain. You don't know damage. You might assume damage control might be the villain.
Yeah.
But with Sadie Sink running around and taking people over, oh shit! Like, is Sadie Sink, or is Jean Grey evil? Like, is she actually like? Is this a version where she just, for whatever reason, she's just evil? You see what I'm saying? You don't really know it. You just have like an assumption that she's not, and then you find out the real reason why she's doing it. Oh shit! I sympathize with you. Like, you're not a villain at all. It's damage control. Like, damage control is one that killed your system.
I think it's just.
I love when he realizes he lied to me.
It was so like, what'd you say? She's like, I didn't remember anything. You don't remember? Oh, this nigga lied. Like,
he said he did. Like,
I think it's one of them things where, certain things, even though they can be seen coming, if you write it well, it's fine. Yeah. The Thunderbolts had this problem where. The Void. When we seen the Void, it's like, nigga, these regular niggas can't beat them. How do you beat them? Everybody's like, it's gonna be. Everybody knew they were gonna have to beat him by talk no jutsu friendship, but they did it so good that it was like, okay, this is fine. I'm okay with this, and that's what Spider-Man did. They like, you know he can't. Well, he can't beat Jean Grey, but it was like, okay, Damage Control is villain. Yes, if you read comics or you know anything about anything, Damage Control is bad. But here's the change up. Like, I can write it well enough for you not to care as much. You know what I mean? Damn, I was gonna say something about something. Fuck, I was gonna say something about something. It was gonna make sense. I swear too. Yeah, nah. Sadie Sink did kill. Oh, that's what it was. So the VMAX, I'm not gonna lie, it was cool. I like the reveal. I think they could have done the reveal a lot better. The fact that they revealed, it was, I think the line went, or it was like, he said, he basically alluded to that her sister had died as soon as she was figuring out that her sister had died. But it's like, so she looks up, she sees the VMAX, and then it was like, oh, that's the last thing she saw. But while you're thinking about that in your head, while you're putting the piece together in your head, he's telling you that, yeah, she gave her life for this, or the sacrifice she made. I'm like, damn it, it would have been a lot better if we just seen, that, and he said nothing, and then Jean realizes, nigga, this nigga just killed or this VMAX, oh, it is this simple thing, but it's because the last thing she seen, you killed my sister. I think I would have liked that scene a lot better if that's how it happened, rather than because it's like, did she realize from the VMAX, or did she realize from the sacrifice or him talking about the sacrifice she made?
Mm-hmm.
Also, nitpicking, or something I kind of just wanted. I did kind of want to see her turn it like a little, like when her power started exploding. I did kind of want to see the Phoenix Force just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little glimpse of it, just like a, you know. But I was fine without that.
I love how they had buffs in it. Like Spider-Man got a buff, Jean got a buff. I love the buffs. Like, yo, this is kind
Hulk got a buff.
Hulk got a buff.
Yeah, he got a buff for sure. I was gonna say something. So one thing that did throw me off, I'll throw a nitpick in there too, and maybe talk to me about it, right? So whenever he had got, Jean Grey caught in the helicopter, right, when she had transferred to that dude's mind,
yeah,
he was going straight to Zendaya. She ended up catching Zendaya. Before he got there, had to, because he had her in the air, so he was obviously more than 33 feet. But she ends up driving up to Peter, and that's how she got exposed. I'm just like, did you have to do that? Like, you could have just been bouncing around. But I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean? Say it again.
So she was in the back of the van. She got a driver.
Oh, and that's how she very much just movie shit.
Yeah. So I was trying to make it make sense, because it's like, okay, well, it's nighttime. Maybe not too many people are out, and maybe she gotta get closer.
It didn't really make sense for her to be there. It was very much some movie shit. And maybe it's just maybe it's just some like Jean not really like.
And she's 16.
You're not really all that put together. So maybe I can kind of like knock off some, but it was just some very much movie shit. And so he could kind of figure out, oh, okay, I've seen it. Okay.
The actors, right? So we know Sadie Sink, she's 24. I didn't know she was that old. That was crazy.
Whoa.
And then her sister, she's 16 in real life.
Holy shit.
He played her older sister. I'm like,
respect to the actress, girl. Wow. You better, whatever you're doing that make you look aged, like that makes you age up like that, you better stop, because you're gonna by 30 you gonna look you're gonna look 84. Respect to her. She killed. Hopefully they nah, she probably ain't got no role. Nah, they ain't really say she was dead though.
He just said sacrifice, but I mean, we all know that nobody's really dead in the comics unless you're Uncle Ben.
But they, in the movies, they could have, he could have said sacrifice, and he just got her somewhere locked up though.
Which that's what she assumed.
Also,
she was like, "Where do you have my sister at?" When he said that. So
the little scarf they had, the little scrunchie, that was definitely Rogue's colors. I'm not tripping, right?
No,
green and yellow. I'm like, that's Rogue's colors. That's not Jean Grey's colors, unless I'm tripping.
When I was doing some research, Jean Grey wears that same color.
Okay, maybe I'm tweaking.
They both wear it. You're accurate. I think they both wear the same color palette.
Okay. Shit, dude. What a great movie. They fight scenes. At one point, I was like, damn, have I seen enough fight scenes? But I was like, wait a minute. Yes, I have. I've seen quite a lot. And then I was thinking about, damn, did I see enough Spider-Man? But then I was like, wait a minute. I seen Spider-Man majority of this movie.
And he had that mask on the whole time. He was not letting nobody see that. He was like, no,
God.
I can't do it.
I think this might be the most we've seen Spider-Man, or the most like Spider-Man that's been in a movie ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Back to like the Spider-Man fights related to the game. I love how he hit Scorpion with that move.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. I did ass thought I was like, he gonna kill this man.
I popped for that
really
one. I popped for that one.
I was like, oh, he just, oh, he's doing that. Oh,
The hand. They
apparently.
ass.
We talked about it in Odyssey. Apparently, the niggas, most of that was practical. A lot of practical string work.
That's crazy.
I love that. Yeah, no, they was whooping ass. They
Yes.
was.
Did he have no webs or whatever? He was just like,
Nah, that fucking when he did. I like when people like actually pay attention to what they're doing, because they were like, oh, he can do this move. No, I'm glad they showed us him spinning it and and that would, oh boy, yeah.
It was perfect. I love that. I love how he set that up too.
because he was having a hard time getting that door knocked down. He was trying to get it down, and then
because he wasn't strong enough.
knocked that. That shows the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, during that fight, when like Sadie or Jean was like, you see how she was like, you see how fast they built a gun to stop you? You can't trust them. Even though I was kind of like, well, duh, he kind of know they bad. He already here.
By this time, yeah.
Yeah. Also, just not even to veer off too hard. I seen somebody complain that they complained about how the ending was and how Aunt May was the one to stop Jean. And they were like, oh, well, Jean looked into not Pete's head, Frank's head, and she basically made a joke of it, and she looked into Hulk's head, and he basically went through more. And I was like, or he went through more, and that doesn't make her stop. And I was like, yeah, that's the problem. She's already seen the negative shit, and that makes her want to be the person she is. There's no amount of like trauma that she needed positive reinforcement. So it kind of like showed into like how people deal with trauma and what they need. She didn't need, like, she had already been through her own traumatic thing. So nothing. She's not gonna go like, she's not gonna see a more traumatic story and be like, oh, I should change my ways. No, that's gonna make her feel more so like validated in what she's doing. But she gets that small bit of positive reinforcement, which what she needed, that she turns, and that's what, like, man, I think it was great. Anybody complaining about the end, no, shut the fuck up. You don't understand, and you probably got demons that you need to go fucking fix.
Right. Plus, also it helps like show the relation between her and Pete too, because it's like, you lost your sister, who's very important to you. I lost my aunt, who was very important to me too, who made me into the superhero that I am today. Mm-hmm. Right. I can relate this to you, and I can literally like, hey, I can sit down with you, have her basically explain what she explained to me and how I am to who I am today. Like, we're literally, obviously we have different powers, but we're the same. We're basically like the same type of person.
Yeah.
We both love someone very deep that we can't get back ever again. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. I think that was a perfect thing to like kind of just help her out. Also, fuck Frank, because what the fuck are we doing? I'm sorry. That shot was just, I understand he want to do his own thing, but nigga,
I'm not mad at
60 trick shot from damn near like 500 yards.
I'm not mad at him. Do what you gotta do, family. Nigga, I
understand that.
Peter was, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not mad at Frank. Somebody had to do something.
It just pissed me off. That's all it was. I get it, but it just pissed me off because I know that's how he is. And I was like, damn, Frank, you just need 5 more seconds, bro.
I think
5 more seconds.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think the fact that he was so quick to kill her shows that, like, that we can get that Punisher. Like, as much as he was fucking off and playing around and joking in this movie, no, I'm still the fucking Punisher. I will put a bullet in somebody's fucking head. That nigga was like, bro, if you don't figure it out, I'm gonna figure it out for you. And he was like, he knew Spider-Man was there, and he was like, he ain't getting it done. I'm finna.
But he also seen what she's capable of doing. Like, he was in the city when it happened. He was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, so you got to put like, because Spider-Man, like, if Spider-Man didn't get to her, right? Mm-hmm. Like, if you know, then
Frank was gonna save the city. Frank was gonna save the city for sure. But and that's who Frank Castle needs to be in these movies. He needs to be that dude who's gonna try to say, even though he is taking a life, man, hey, some lives need to be taken, nigga. I gotta do it for the greater good, even though he might go a little bit overboard. But damn, I'm gonna fuck you up. You're not finna ruin everybody else's life. So I like that we get that.
He's such a good Punisher. I think he is.
I have my reserves on him. It is Punisher. I think he's good. I think he could be a lot better. Especially in that his last special. Nah, fuck that. He could have been. That last special was some shit.
You know what's funny about him? He's the same dude in every movie.
he get away with it.
When I saw the Odyssey, I'm like, no, you didn't just bring that into the Odyssey. Like, what are you doing?
he get away with it though.
Same movements. Same yelling. It's just everything. Literally just the exact same.
Also, fuck. I'm mad that they cut that. So apparently, you know how another low key took me out of the movie for a second. How they got into the hospital. So they cut a crucial scene. The way that he got into the hospital is because the doctor from Luke Cage, Daredevil. The light-skinned woman, I think it's I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name.
Ahsoka,
famous actress, dude. I'm an idiot. Man. But apparently he meets up with her and is like, "Yo, we gotta." So that's the only reason no one knows who Spider-Man is. So she comes in. Obviously, he can trust her with confidentiality and stuff. Yeah. She's the one operating on him.
See, that makes more sense now because it kind of was like a big cut. It was like, okay, we see him going to said hospital in his thing, but now all of a sudden he wakes up and he has no mask, his suit's not there, and then Frank was like, "Yeah, they had to cut and seal suit." Who?
Apparently,
Rosario
Dawson. Apparently, it didn't test well. Go fuck yourself.
It made a movie a little longer, but it made a damn good point. Like, okay, this the same doctor that's worked on other heroes. We need to see that shit.
Yeah, that's how we know. Oh, his identity is not gonna get leaked. You know. And yeah, so cutting her from the movie was that's a stupid move. Because it didn't test well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to say everybody need to sit down and watch everything that Marvel released, but that was one of them things where it made too much sense in that point to not do it because everybody haven't watched everything. No, it makes too much sense. Now that somebody needs to go do some homework. Yeah, so that's apparently that's why he got to that point. Yeah.
Okay. See, that makes fuck.
Yep.
I would like to say something. Okay. One, they never said who MJ's boyfriend was. Never mentioned a name. I am still on that shit that might be Harry. I'm just saying she did not mention that nigga's name at all.
Yeah.
When he first came in, Ned didn't say nothing. He said, "Oh, hey, bro. Hey."
Yeah.
You ain't gonna say the nigga's name? Okay, cool. Then when they was talking, she was like, "Yeah, I could call my boyfriend." Who was your name? Who is your name?
Okay, yeah.
Damn, it's like, okay, y'all not gonna say nothing. And maybe y'all don't think it's important. That's important. Because they never set up other shit.
Yeah.
Two, there was some things like people were talking about like online and shit, like say that Jean Grey's shit where her powers started to break Doctor Strange's spell. I can kind of see that too because one, at the end with MJ when she starts touching the dialect or like the flower, the necklace. She starts, maybe she might not remember everything, but she gotta remember something because she starts smiling. So she knows she probably used to be with Spider-Man. Even though she said when she told him like, "Hey, I don't love," like, which hurt. But it makes sense. It makes sense because that's not the same MJ as it was before the whole Doctor Strange shit. Yeah. And I love that they did that because it makes sense. She's not gonna. I don't remember you. Why the fuck I'm gonna love you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not the same person that you knew. I'm a completely different person. I don't have none of those memories. And so then, at the end too, when he was like, when they dapped each other up, it was muscle memory. Yeah, he said Peter, and I know MJ said it earlier, where he was like, his name is Peter, but I also think that it might be.
Nah, he got his memory back, bro.
He got it.
The feeling that they want, they know what that scene invokes. They're telling you that he got it back.
Yes.
But I think what Dally is saying is that what Jean did.
Yeah, it started to for sure.
Even Mary Jane, she was crying. Like I don't know if that's because her eyes are open like for so long, but like she was tearing up.
Well, because even then, because Ned wasn't crying when that happened. It was only MJ.
Well, and MJ, I think MJ would. I don't see Ned crying about that. I think Ned would be. I think she probably fed it more into MJ, or maybe she was crying because she knew what was going on. That this is from Jean, and that Spider-Man is potentially in danger, and this is somebody she's supposed to love. So that could be that.
And plus is because Mary Jane and Peter already had that conversation. So it's like with Ned don't know much of nothing. So it's like it wouldn't really trigger much. It might have just unlocked it a bit. So when he does get triggered with the handshake, it's like, you know. But she already had that conversation. Yeah.
I think that's what they wanted to evoke is that Ned got it back.
Yeah.
A plot point that that always breaks my heart and makes me a stomach turn is seeing somebody else be with the main character's like love interest. That breaks my heart every time. Like I hate it in every iteration, bro. I'm like, it's like seeing your boy get cheated on. It is a stomach wrenching feeling for me. Like, so when the dude walked in and kissed MJ, I was like, oh my boy.
I'm like, he had to see it too. I'm like,
bro, I'm like, oh.
But we had a amazing swing sequence after.
Nah, that don't get it back. That's not that don't get. That's a she, bro. She getting piped down. Oh, my stomach, bro. Like it's like damn. I don't want to spoil a show, so I'm. But there's other movies that do this where it's like where somebody will be gone for a little bit and then they come back and then they're. Oh, my stomach! Every time it just gets me. I'm like, oh god. Oh, they been in your girl. They been having her. She
like
it fell out. And it fell out. She put it back in. Oh yes, bro. She arched it up for somebody else. Oh, it breaks my heart, bro. Every time. I can't. It'll never not break my heart, bro.
Yeah, her saying "I don't love you" is that shit. I was like, oh.
She gotta lift that out. I ain't gonna lie.
No. It was It was.
I think that was very important.
Perfectly written. Perfectly written.
But it doesn't hit the same because I'm being told I love you. I don't know you. I can't love you. And I think that was very important to that.
I think the fact that she said the words "I don't love you" is I feel like it lets it down easier because it's like a full letdown. It doesn't leave any room for She's like, bro, I don't love you because I just don't know you. It was a perfectly written scene because they could have had Tom act like an incel and try to kiss her still or some bullshit. They had him handle it perfectly. They had her handle it perfectly.
I like how he came and told her, like once he was like, look, like, I kissed you up there. What I didn't know though. You know what I'm saying?
That was respect.
Respectable goat. Respectable goat.
He's a great guy.
That's how Peter is though, because it's like, hey, listen, like I'm gonna tell you how it is. Like this is what happened, but you need to know this. So if it comes up later, you're not gonna be asking questions like, "Bro, what the fuck is this?" No, I think them two. I think that's the perfect MJ and Peter. At least for the movies, I think so.
Yeah, I don't like the first MJ like that.
No, I'm not
go back.
Terrible.
Wait, first MJ. What do you mean?
Mary Jane.
No, first MJ in the Raimi films.
Yeah.
Hey, go back and watch the movies. Them niggas is toxic as fuck. Like they're a terrible couple. Both of them, they do not work.
It's also on his side too, because he's Spider-Man.
They are terrible people in general. I think the last time I rewatched all of them was probably like a year and a half ago. I was just watching them at work, and I was like, yo, he was writing some bullshit for them. Like these people are terrible to each other.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh my god, I want an MJ and not y'all. No, you don't. Are y'all watching this movie? Now, if they said they want to Gwen Stacy and Spidey, because in the TASM and the Amazing Spider-Man, they was in love. They was in love. Spider-Man 2, even in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they was in love. That was the only part that was good in Amazing Spider-Man 2 was their love story. But I think they still probably got the best on-screen relationship. But hard to beat that one. Anyway, I'm just saying that first trilogy, nigga, they need to. That relationship,
they hated each other. Yeah, cause ain't no way. Like
sleeping with friends, cheating, gaslighting. Oh my god, it was
bad.
Boy,
like that's why I love like Tom and Zendaya's like MJ and Peter. I think them two are really good. Obviously, they're married, so they have that chemistry already, which I think is perfect too. I think that chemistry works with it. But it's like, man, the way that them two just makes it seem like it's a real relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're going through our ups and downs, and then it's just like, but at the end, it's like, I know what you got to do. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
And I'm still be here for you. I'm not gonna sit here and go cheat.
And she helps, just like on like the Spider-Man games, right? Like Mary Jane in the Spider-Man game, she helps out a lot.
And that's what
MJ in here helped out. Like that helped them get the, you know.
That's what MJ and like Pete's best friend, whoever it is, whether it's Ned or Harry, they always help. That's what even if he doesn't want it because he don't want them in danger, they're gonna find a way to help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you're getting information, whether you're sitting here like helping with tech, they're gonna help regardless, whether he likes it or not. And I think that's what they needed. They missed out on that first one. That first one was terrible. What the fuck did she do? She didn't help.
She was self-centered.
She was like, they were both self-centered. That's what I'm saying. He was like, girl on Spider-Man.
She left her man at the altar because she was just so hung up on Spider-Man. Mind you, J. Jonah Jameson's son didn't do nothing wrong but be J. Jonah Jameson's son, and we're supposed to hate him for that. She left him at the altar because she was still hung up on Spider-Man. They are terrible people to each other. Like it's bro. Oh my god! And then in the third movie, he is just constantly gaslighting her, and then he gaslights Gwen Stacy. They are terrible people to each other. Yep. That's why everybody like, oh, he's the GOAT, nigga. No, he not. He cool. But oh my god.
Oh yeah, Tom got it. So yeah, let's wrap it. Okay, so y'all want to do like Spider-Man order, and then like I guess top 3 Spider-Man movies.
Okay.
So like you mean like just like live action or?
So who's the best Peter Parker?
And then who's the best Peter Parker? Who's the best Spider-Man? And then Spider-Man movies.
Exactly. Top
okay.
3.
Yeah.
I'll go first. Yeah. So my best Peter Parker. Fuck. Nah.
That's a tough one.
Tom. Oh. Yeah, it's Tom. Tom, Toby, Andrew for Peter Parker.
Oh.
Who wanna go next?
All right, I'll go. I'll go next. Peter Parker. I mean, Tom. I got Andrew second. I got Toby third for Peter Parker.
Okay.
You got Toby third, you said?
Yeah, for Peter Parker. For playing
Peter
Parker.
Sometimes, listen. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. Peter Parker's sometimes a dickhead, and Toby fits that. So, anyway,
I feel like me personally, I got Toby 1 for Peter.
Okay.
Because he's like that classic nerd archetype.
Okay.
And then I got Tom second, and I got Andrew last.
Actually, I like that. All right, Spider-Man. I got Tom. I got Andrew, and then I got Toby. Andrew, but I ain't gonna lie. Andrew on his ass still. That nigga was quippy. He was funny. He could move. It was all of it. Woo. That nigga's still the funniest. He's still the funniest. Anyway.
Funniest.
If we're going off of this like purely Spider, I might have Andrew first.
Okay.
I might. And the only reason why I say that, right, is because one, the first 3 Tom Holland movies, it's not his fault. It was how they kind of written. It was just like he didn't feel like Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. He felt like he was just in another situation where it's just like a universal threat, and he has to figure that out. I feel like the only time where he kind of felt, even before like this past movie, was probably the second one where he went to Europe. Mm-hmm. That's where I kind of felt more Spider-Man esque,
mm-hmm.
but then they kind of just ruined it with the third one. It's like, bro, I mean, now I gotta fight damn aliens and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Andrew played a fucking perfect Spider-Man, like you mentioned the quips. I think the fight style that he has, I feel like when he was trying to track Lizard and he was in that sewage and he was like the geniusness with the webs and shit, mm-hmm. he just feels like a perfect Spider-Man to where he uses his intellect more more openly. He doesn't just sit here and just like swing it in like, all right, let's go fight. Like he actually like plans shit. And I like that. And also the quips too. Like when's the last I need more quips from Tom. I hope they start writing that shit in, bro.
He didn't have too many like. He was more like, "Hey, what you doing?" But he didn't have like no.
While he fighting.
While he fighting. And did Toby really have any?
Toby don't got like.
Nah, Toby ain't got a lot, but he got some quippy ones, but they ain't great.
No, Toby can fight. I'll give him that.
It's nothing crazy.
Toby probably like probably the second best fighter of them.
Second best
I don't
fighter.
know. I
Nah,
don't know because
he probably the second strongest. That nigga be throwing. He wasn't doing anything super crazy, but he could hit the hell out of somebody.
The only reason why I said it because him against Doc Ock. Yeah, he was throwing them hands against Doc. Yeah.
Like,
So I would say Andrew 1, Tom 2, Toby 3 for Spider-Man. Like perfect Spider-Man.
OG?
I think for Spider-Man's on my end, this one's a tough one because I feel like it's Andrew's number one. I feel like Andrew got it because he's the funniest. He has the best build. I like the tall, sleek build that he has. His second suit is probably perfect. His swings are the best. So I feel like on that aspect, he got that shit, like 100%. I feel like for the second one, it's tough because with Toby, Toby has some of the most memorable moments as Spider-Man. And I'm not trying to go off nostalgia. It's just he just has it. He has like the best origin. He has some of the best fights, like with Doc Ock. The train scene when he's stopping the train, that was powerful. He has a lot of good moments, but like his quirks, he don't got no funny moments like that. Tom, we got a lot of Tom, but I feel like for me, this is the first movie where I'm like, he's Spider-Man for like 100%. The other movies, he felt like a sidekick to me. So I'm gonna go Andrew, Toby, Tom.
Okay.
But I think Tom, he's still the GOAT though, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hey, I think, all right, so let's do this. Let's do these. Let's wrap it up with the top 3 Spider-Man movies. I went ahead and wrote mine down.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go Across the Spider-Verse, number 1. I love that movie. Brand New Day has, I already fucked up. Yeah, Brand New Day, I think, no, it's TASM. It's TASM 1 and then Brand New Day. So Across the Spider-Verse, The Amazing Spider-Man, and then Brand New Day. That's my top 3 favorites. That's my top 3 favorites. Not the best. These are my top 3.
Yeah.
Across is the second one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Ellie.
Oh man, I'm so biased, bro. But I got Across first, Into second, and it's tough. It's between Spider-Man 2 or Brand New Day. Spider-Man 2 is just such a Spider-Man 2 is probably one of the best superhero movies in general. I'm so serious. I think it's one of the best written ever. The way the fight scenes, the villains, the theatrics, and how like it makes you feel like there's so much at stake.
Yeah.
And also the personal, like how they personally know each other without knowing, like, oh well, like them, you know what I'm saying, like how they know each other, like Doc Ock and Toby.
Peter.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. But Brand New Day really made me feel like superheroes we finally got an actual like Spider-Man movie that was actually written well, because that's not Andrew's fault. I'm not gonna say that Andrew's movies were fucking garbage because of Sony. I think if Andrew was here in Tom's shoes right now, Andrew would probably be the best one. Not gonna lie to you, but
yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with Brand New Day.
Your third?
That's my third. I think Brand New Day builds up a lot more for Spider-Man into the future compared to what Spider-Man 2 did to Spider-Man 3. And I think that's not Raimi's fault, and that's not their fault. It's just how they carry that. But I think with how Tom is doing it, he acts like fucking Peter Parker outside of the movies. I think he plays a damn good Peter, damn good Spider-Man, and it was just a good movie. That's my 3. So I got Across, Into, and Brand New Day as my top 3 for favorites. Just a reference, favorites.
So I love the Miles Morales. Like, I love it. Across was really good. That's really, really good. But I feel like it's because it's a cartoon. They got more to like really, like you couldn't do that live action. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I'm not gonna put it up there just because of that reason.
Okay. Yeah.
But I really like Spider-Man 1 with Toby, only because it's like a true origin.
That's a good one.
I kind of like it more than 2 a little bit, only because like there's so many moments in that versus 2. 2 like I love the inner kind of like Brand New Day. I love the inner like conflict in itself.
Yeah.
And I love Doc Ock. Doc Ock was perfect. I think Toby has a better villain, but that's it for me. Is this internal conflict and Doc Ock? That was really it for me on 2. So I'm gonna say, bro, but Brand New Day, I was emotional. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Spider-Man 1 with Tobey, Brand New Day, Spider-Man 2.
Solid.
Solid.
Respect Tasm, nigga. Yeah. If anybody has any gripes, business complaints, moans, man, what did you think about the movie? We want to hear it in the comments, man. Yeah.
Also, put y'all top 3 favorite Spider-Man movies in the comment section below. We want to hear what that is.
And put your top 3 Peter Parkers and top 3 Spider-Mans in the comments. We want to hear that as well. Yeah. So with that being said, we finna get up out of here, man. I'm signing off. I'm Easy_Money06.
I'm Ochi Spoiler.
It's your boy Dolly Phantom.
No Network. And we out.
Peace.